Good morning, everybody. So, welcome to Making Homesteading, and today, if you've ever wondered how to start like your bell pepper sprouts or your tomato sprouts, this is something that we're going to experiment with today. Alright, so this is supposed to be a really good way to start them, and we're going to do a series on this. And I say a series, but it'll be all lumped into this video. But what we'll do is we'll start it, I'll show you how to start it, and then we'll come back and we'll check on it so you guys can see the progression and see if this is how you want to start your sprouts. Okay, so I've got them labeled. We're going to do bell pepper, California Wonder, and we're going to do a tomato beefsteak. Now, I've heard that here in this area of Texas that it's hard to grow the bigger tomatoes, but again, we're going to go ahead and experiment with this. So we're going to start with our bell peppers here. And you'll have to excuse me if I get a ding on my phone. I'm going to have to run. I have been driving for Uber as of late. So basically, what we're going to do is we're just going to space these out a little bit on here. And I watched another person do it and they don't space them out, but I'm probably a little OCD. So we're just going to space them out. Why not? And then, yes, I know that this is a paper towel that is bleached, but we're not going to keep the seedlings on here. It's just a way to start them, and then we'll take them out and we'll plant them. Okay, so it looks like we're going to get 4 rows. And then I'll have a few, looks like, seeds left over just in case this doesn't work. We can still plant our bell peppers. That is very exciting. So I've been watching a lot about different container gardening and this, that, and the other thing. So I think we're going to be growing a lot of container foods this year. A great easy way to start. So we've got that spaced out pretty good, guys. Pretty good. So we're going to put the extra ones back in there. And we're going to go ahead and do the tomato over here. And these are small seeds. They're not nearly as tiny as like the carrot seeds or whatever, but they're still pretty small. So this paper towel's already gotten wet a little bit because the outside of my spray bottle, I filled it up this morning and a couple drips got on the paper towel. So, oops, that's 2. We don't want 2 in the same spot. So basically what these are supposed to do, and we'll figure this out as we go a couple more days, but basically what this is supposed to do is start the little sprouts. Okay, so they're going to be little tiny sprouts, and then we're going to take them off the paper towel and we're going to go ahead and plant them in probably a couple of containers and go from there. And then they're supposed to grow. This is just supposed to be a good way to start it. And if you know anything about plastic bags, if you guys have ever tried to store seeds in plastic bags or anything, like I have, you know that moisture really concentrates in plastic bags, and it can actually cause some molding and stuff. So we're going to keep a close eye on this through these couple of days, and it shouldn't cause molding. We should be good to go with that because this is only literally to get them started, and then you plant the little sprouts. So we're going to put these tomatoes back in here, and we have another paper towel that we're going to put over it like this. So then we're going to just wet these down pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see the seeds showing through this or not, but the seeds do show through. So you can kind of see the rows. I'm going to see if I can't hold it up here so you guys can see this. So that is the rows there. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to fold this over because it's not going to fit in our plastic bag if we don't. And it shouldn't really matter if they're folded over or not because, well, they're just, again, you're just using this to sprout. We're going to put it in the window, the unwritten side facing out so it can get some sunlight. And let's not catch the paper towel in there because then it'll stay open and dry out. Oh yeah, I forgot. He put a little bit of water in here. So I guess it stays nice and moist. So we're going to do that. And voila! We should be able to start seeds with that. Or sprouts, I mean. I'm sorry. Not seeds. And I don't know if you guys can see that. But there is our tomato rows. I'm just going to put that right in here. And we're going to spray a little more water. Voila! Okay. There we go. And now we're just going to take these and we're going to pin them in the window just like this. In a nice sunny window so they get sun. And I will check back here in a couple of days and I will show you the progress on how they're progressing, if they're not progressing. And then we can all make a decision together. Alright? Hey everybody. It has been 4 days now that these guys have been in the window. And we can, well, I can see some sprouts going on here. So I'm going to open this and kind of show you guys. And I think we're going to go ahead and plant them because I'm afraid that if we don't, we're going to lose them. Do you see this sprout coming through here? And then look at that. So this method actually does work to start them sprouting. Let's get them planted. Alright, and let me go ahead and show you. Oh, that was the tomato. So let me go ahead and show you the bell pepper. Just because the bell pepper isn't sprouting like the tomatoes, okay? So the seeds are still not sprouting. So, well, hold on. There is a little bit of a sprout there on that one. So I think we're going to keep this in the window for a couple more days. But the tomatoes, I think since they're starting to germinate and sprout, we're going to go ahead and we're going to plant those. So, this method does work. It does take a little bit longer, and you know, we're just going to see how it works, and we're going to put the tomatoes back in the window for a couple more days as well. I'm going to get this spray bottle. We're going to go ahead and spray them just a little bit more, keep them wet, and I will check back in with you guys in a couple of days, okay? Okay, everybody, so it's been a couple more days with these in the bag. 2 more days. I took them out of the window because it was getting down into the 20s the last several nights. We're going to have a 20-degree night again today. So I didn't want them to get too cold in the window. I know it probably wouldn't affect them, but I put them under a light in our hallway so they would stay just a little bit warmer. And I think you guys are going to be impressed with the tomatoes here, because as you can see, look at that. So this method is really good. We're going to go ahead and plant these a little bit later today. We've got the sprouts started in these, so that is awesome. And I will check back with some video in the future, not on this one, but just in the future, because we wanted to see if this was going to work, right? So it's obvious that the tomatoes are doing really well with this. And the bell pepper is decent as well. Let's take a look at this real quick. Can you guys see those sprouts? I hope you can. It's hard to see probably on the paper towel. Let's turn this over. And look at that, guys. Sprouts in almost every single one. So we're going to go ahead and get these planted. And they're going to stay inside for just a little bit longer. And then we will go ahead and put them out. And as we make videos here in the future, I will update you on their progress. We have had some plants that have died, and I will show you the progress of those. The cold just got them this last time, and these are actually container plants, so we didn't think that that was going to happen, but you never know, I guess, until it happens. We're going to still try to work with them and see if we can't get them to come back. Sometimes the cold just bites them a little bit, and they do come back. We will see, and I will update you guys later. If this video helped you, if you have done it yourself, please comment below. Let me know how it worked for you. Show me pictures. If you have pictures, that'd be really awesome. If this video helped you, or you know somebody else that it might be able to help, if you'll share it, that'll be great. We appreciate all the shares we can get. And if you liked it as well, go ahead and like, subscribe, and I upload videos every week. So until next time, see you later.